men get, the better they look. Women, the older we get, we just...
Well, clearly not in your case.
Oh, yeah. That took you too long.
See, Silverstone.
Here, would you would you need some reference here? This is what it looks like.
No. Can I draw on this?
No.
Because I would like to do Silverstone as I know it. Silverstone as I know it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to do so.
I'll do Silverstone as I know it. So you come out along, start to finish straight, through Copse, which was a 90-degree, go up a straight, then there's a kink left to what was Abbey, and then at this point you come straight back down towards Woodcote, which was a 90-degree right-hander, and that is it. And this was my first ever car race in 1997, and to be honest, I probably did that line as well because I didn't change the brake balance and it was wet and went straight off. But that is the Silverstone Club Circuit 1987. Would you like a bigger version?
Sure.
Let's try and do the GP. Well, no, it's not a triangle. Right. Start at the old start and finish straight through Copse, and then you come up, then into Beckett's. It's very fast through there. Then it comes down towards Stowe, then into Stowe. There's a little kink down the hill to Vale, up over the bump into Abbey, the slowest corner. Then round towards the new start and finish straight through the first corner there, which is just about flat now. Then into turn 3, which is losing the name because it doesn't have a name, it's just a turn. A hairpin left, a kink down the old Woodcote straight, which is nowhere near where it needs to be. Then I've got a left and a long right at Luffield, which is that. Yeah, well, it is close. In fact, if I do that, it kind of looks like the old one. It's just unfortunately this. Yeah. See, exit of Beckett's was a bit tight and the straight down hanger was far too short.
Would you be so kind as to sign it for us?
Definitely not the artist.
So.
Oh, that's quite good.
That's Andre.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Dominic Kramer.
That's worse than mine.
Matt Bell.
Yeah, not bad, but he ran off. He had all 4 wheels off the page there.
Not so bad as Mark Patterson.
Mark's never been here before, has he? Because that looks like Nürburgring long circuit to me. And I've never been around Nürburgring.
And Enzo Policchio.
Enzo's not too bad. You could think of that as a sort of PlayStation control.
So, out of all of them, who would you pick as the best so far?
Oh, Andres is the only one that kind of got it half lined up. Yeah, that was just a glitch in the data in terms of the lap, but he's got a general look of it. Yeah, Andres.
Allan, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure. Thank you very much. And I will definitely have to go back to school. I'll show my old art teacher this. It's an alternative line. Alternative line. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with the rest. The old one. Love the old one. Because okay, coming into down hanger straight, Copse was quite standard, it was 90 degree then. And then you would come down to Abbey, which was again 90 degree. But once you came down hanger straight, and it dipped down and then went up into what was nearly flat out right-hander in 5th at the time. Lift a little brake just to get the front in. The other thing is it was so exposed to the wind that you would, every lap, if it was a slightly windy day, you would have something different. And then you just sort of pumped everything up to go flat through club. And you hung on because if you think about it, the distance, if I could, can you have one of these again? This. So, where are we? Basically from here was pretty much all flat out until you got back to there, so 50% of the circuit. And if you didn't get this right, even if you got it flat, like you scrubbed the front speed off, then you lost all the way up to there. And so everything was so critical to be absolutely spot on, and I really enjoyed that. Yeah, it was just reducing the scrub out the front of the car. That was the key thing, making sure that you didn't scrub anything out the front of the car. Here, the Formula 1 car? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It had no mechanical grip or sympathy. It was. This was probably one of its worst circuits because it didn't have anywhere near the downforce that it needed. And this is a circuit where you need masses of downforce. And it wasn't quite in the configuration we have today, but you needed a huge amount of downforce, and they just didn't have it.
So what was the best car?
In 1990, Formula 3000 on the old track, it was a Lola, and it was really nice, Lola Mugen. And then the R18 in 13, when we won the Tourist Trophy, was very nice to it. That had fantastic high speed grip and stability, and it was just one that you really could push, and I really enjoyed that because every lap you could really lean on it and get the maximum out of it, and it was nice. Here exposes a good car, but at the same time it exposes a bad car. David Leslie. Now, David came from Dumfries, and my dad used to sort of help him and mechanic for him every now and then when he was doing Formula 4. So I went to a couple of races, and his dad and him started me in karting, and they started me in car racing. So David, without a shadow of a doubt. Obviously I knew like Jackie, but I didn't know Jackie until I started car racing. And the reason I got to know him then was that Paul, his eldest son, started the same time as I did, and it was the same time Justin Bell, Derek's son as well. Yeah. So it's good because we still all sort of have our little communication network going on of different things. But yeah, it came back to David was, I'd have to say, father and son, Leslie. David Junior and Senior were the two that started me, but they also, in car racing, started me in that. Then they started David Coulthard, then they started Dario Franchitti. So this was a wee stat for you. One tiny little town in the southwest of Scotland has produced Le Mans winners, Indy 500 winners, and Monaco Grand Prix winners. And there's not many teams at any pit lane in the world can say that, never mind a privateer team that started. Well, 4 of the 5 people in that discussion were born in the same hospital as well. And Dario was the only one that wasn't born in that hospital. He wanted to be, but I don't know what it was. I think it's just a little community thing. It was a little community, and everybody trusted each other. And it was a time and an era when you could do it without having to, expose yourself to the huge costs that you do now. And we did it out in the back of a van. We had a trailer. We pulled the Formula Ford out of the trailer. We could still win big races, national races, senior races, and things, doing it that way. Now you wouldn't even consider it going karting at that level, which in a way is a little bit sad, but it's the way life is. It would be Ingolston. I don't know when. I remember going to Oulton Park with Dad, and in this motorhome, a Bedford camper van, and we were in this Bedford camper van. I was like 6 or 7 years old. I'd be 7 years old, and it was an Easter Monday, the Gold Cup race weekend, whatever it was, and he was racing Formula 4. And I remember they needed a silencer because it was too noisy, so it went over the decibel limit. So they had beans in the morning, and they cut the ends off the can and welded them on, and that was the silencer for the exhaust pipe. Yeah, it got the noise level down, he got lap record or something, and that was it. Everybody's happy and bounced off up the M6 on the home. So that was 1976, which a wee while ago, 77. It's a while ago, but I think that's the first one. I can remember going to Ingolston and seeing cars and getting a picture taken and all of that sort of stuff. So, anyway, right, lovely to meet you, and trousers.